Hello, welcome to my video about recurrent neural networks. Before you can understand what a recurrent neural network is, you must understand what machine learning is and what a regular neural network is. Machine learning is a model that is trained on a set of data. After training, it is used to predict something that is related to the data. So if your data was the stats of a football player, it could be used to predict the stats of his next game. Or if your data was a bunch of pictures, it could be used to determine patterns in the next picture, like the background. There are several ways to create the model, one of which being neural networks. A neural network is a connection of neurons which receive an input, processes it with biases and weights, then outputs it depending on if it hits an activation function. A network is made up of layers of these neurons. Now that we know what a neural network is, let's get into what a recurrent neural network is. A recurrent neural network has the same setup as a neural network, but there's one major difference. It feeds information back into itself. But how does that work? Here, I'm currently drawing a picture of a neural network, but these red lines going from the second hidden layer to the first hidden layer represent the recurrent part, where it is sending the data back to process it again. But how is this different from a convoluted neural network? The major difference between this and a convoluted neural network is that a recurrent neural network processes the same type of data, but the data comes from different times, while the convoluted neural network takes a group of pixels and convolutes them out, which are completely different processes. Recurrent neural networks have several uses, such as speech recognition, stock price prediction, and weather prediction, because every word is involved when trying to understand a sentence, and stock prices or weather are different at 2 a.m. and 10 a.m., but can help predict what would happen at the next time. The main difference in recurrent neural network math is that there is another variable for the data that is fed back. This is shown through another W for the weight and H for the variable, so it is very similar to the neural network math but has two extra variables. Thank you for watching my video on recurrent neural networks. I hope you learned something for this, or that it is hopefully better than the other recurrent neural network videos in this class.